In a small, cheerful house at the end of a quiet street lived little Johnny with his loving parents. Johnny was a curious and playful kid, always scampering around looking for fun. One sunny afternoon, his father, Papa, had bought a delicious jar of sugar and placed it on the kitchen shelf, out of Johnny's reach. "This is not for you to eat, Johnny," Papa had said, wagging his finger. But Johnny's curiosity had already been piqued. That evening, once the house was quiet and everyone was busy, Johnny quietly tiptoed into the kitchen. His eyes sparkled as he saw the jar of sugar gleaming on the high shelf. With a quick glance around, he grabbed a stool, climbed up, and dipped his small, chubby hand into the jar. Just as he was about to taste the sugary goodness, Papa walked into the kitchen. "Johnny, Johnny," Papa called out, catching him red-handed. Startled, Johnny turned around with his mouth still full. "Yes, Papa," he replied innocently. Papa raised an eyebrow and asked, "Eating sugar?" Johnny, with his cheeks flushed and a slight tremble in his voice, tried to deny, "No, Papa." But the evidence was too clear. Sugar grains were all over his lips and hands. Papa couldn't help but smile at Johnny's adorable attempt to lie. He gently lifted Johnny off the stool and said, "Telling lies?" Johnny's eyes fell to the floor and, with a guilty nod, he whispered, "No, Papa." Sensing the importance of honesty, Papa decided to teach Johnny a small lesson. He knelt down to Johnny's height and said, "Open your mouth." Johnny hesitated, then slowly opened his mouth, showing the remnants of sugar. Papa chuckled and hugged Johnny. "It's important to always tell the truth, son. Sugar is sweet, but honesty is sweeter." Johnny learned a valuable lesson that day. Though the allure of the sugar was strong, he realized that honesty and listening to his parents were far more important. And so, Johnny promised never to sneak sugar again, and always to tell the truth. From that day on, whenever Johnny felt the temptation to do something he shouldn't, he remembered his father's wise words and chose the path of honesty.